They're investing everything into this round. M4 is back in hand. Auto shotgun on Magix.
All right, the Retros, the Tough Shells, and finally, the Powerhouses.
This hasn't felt today like the team spirit that we saw ascending in the first half of the year, in the first season, coming out of the break.
Brace yourselves for the ultimate dash for cash. The first team to reach the cash target will win.
But we've seen G2 play with so many different players over the last few months. All of them with a different look.
The Tough Shells break through, opening vault one.
But also important to note, just different timelines for these rosters, right? Hold the phone. We'll get to that conversation later because NiKo has found a huge gap in the defense. I take that back. Donk closes it real quick.
And Zontic's on ramp now, looking to deal with the threat of mobs and plenty more of G2 that are coming towards him. m0NESY goes down first. Well done from Zontic. That is fantastic. Bomb is dropped in ramp room. Hunter now in a 1v4 total. First that shot's good.
Got control of the bomb. Kills are everything. Take weapons away, take economy away, make them rebuy, but maybe even give yourself a chance to win it all.
I mean, currently he has 1v1 fights. They're separated, but this position for Magix, given the low HP of Hunter, you would imagine the shotgun's going to blow him away. And yeah, well, just blasts him straight through. Hunter does well to do damage towards the end there. But a fantastic ramp hold from Zontic.
Yep, that's exactly what you need from him. That's exactly what made Team Spirit so scary and so problematic in the early stages of the year was Zontic. I mean, obviously Donk. I don't want to go away from Donk. The sheer acquisition of Donk, but having a player like Zontic who can kind of anchor and play these sorts of roles and be very effective in them. And this is a beautiful double kill against players who know exactly where he is. They had the information, and he still comes out on top of two.
More resources committed outside. Donk is going to deal with Hunter. To boost m0NESY up on top of Red. Oh, that's perfect. The flash combo and the smoke being blown open reveals NiKo in a compromised position, and Donk deals with the threat.
Yeah, he's starting to show off now. Looking real good, Donk, on this outside defense. Been super impactful already, definitely in this round, throughout this second half as well.
Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
And he's going to continue being a nuisance. He plays the outside yard very effectively, and for the moment, G2's out of options. Bomb is split away from the team down secret, and there's no way to get him back.
Zero, this is a relatively easy shot for a player of his skill. Bombs crosses right into it. And G2 stalled out. So Donk, back-to-back rounds, kind of unravels the initial play for G2. He catches NiKo with all that space in the last round. This round, he takes two down. Stalls out G2 instantly.
I think you save here if you're m0NESY and Snax. I think you kind of just both tuck into secret.
There's no time to go anywhere.
If m0NESY feels like he can make it with that smoke. Save these weapons, let your teammates rebuy around you. You can drop one if you're m0NESY. You can also replenish a smoke and your nades. But it'll be 10-8. Team Spirit's now within 2.
The Tough Shells have returned to the arena.
Sure.
Starting to settle into the second half. A reminder of map 3 if needed is Ancient. I feel like that would be very exciting to close on.
Very good Spirit map as well. I mean, you want to talk about trademark aggression. We saw kind of the Donk and Zontic play on Mirage that sort of got negated, but they're different beasts on Ancient playing in middle together.
Oh, wow, it's so hard to do it.
They love being aggressive, so if it gets there, G2 is going to be in some trouble. Nursing this 2-round lead, taking their first time out of the map to talk things over. Out of money after this buy and investment.
Both coaches get on the mic. Not uncomfortable. situation for the money in reserves for G2, but they've been able to piece together a pretty solid purchase. Helps on a Mac-10.
I wonder if they go back to a similar kind of upper bus. Actually, hold the phone. Lobby crunch from Spirit. Malb's going to get the first. Knows more coming. He spots out 3. What a peek from Donk. So prepared, staring straight up.
That is so ridiculous. How can you even deal with that? He's just so fast on that flick up to the top of the ladder, and G2 are down to 2 players. What a call out of the timeout. We were settling into a slower pace round, we thought, and then suddenly Team Spirit are bursting through ramp, bursting through hut, and G2 had only got Malbs in there and Hunter on the T-roof.
I mean, it's such a brutal call to make, especially when you consider against this new lineup that's still kind of starting to figure things out. New in-game leader probably takes him a little bit more focus on what strategy, what they're all doing. And man, you threw a lobby crunch into it, and whatever G2 talked about during the timeout doesn't matter. And now they're out of money. So once again, Snax and Modesty just got to find a way to save.
I love that call from Spirit. It's just so unexpected for that change to come in on the CT side. And they have only Malbs holding for it. He hit a Mac-10, so it's not even like he can get multi-kills out of it. He did pretty well to even get one, considering the pace of him.
They're going to investigate, see if they can get anything done.
Oh my goodness, Shiro. Here we go. It gets a second chance. m0NESY slow peeks into him. Snax descends down and looks to pick up that AWP. Wants to draw Shiro into the fight. Snax has been known to wield it in the past, and oh my goodness, can't get the shot to land. Shiro will punish him, so nothing saved here for G2. That is a terrible round to have to swallow if you're G2 at this point of the game.
Credit where it's due. Good call, good assertive, aggressive call from Team Spirit to take control of the situation. They finally got Magics off that auto shotgun as well after that round. Able to pick up an M4 moving forward.
So sick for Donk.
And a lack of money for G2 means the Deagles come out, but I mean, look, they've been pretty solid today for G2. Won them a couple rounds already. Surely not one more. I don't want to live in that world.
G2 do. They absolutely would love it. But it is almost surely going to be a tie game. For the reasons you mentioned just mere moments ago about Ancient and how cool Team Spirit are, you don't want this to go to 3 maps if you're G2.
Misfortune for the Tough Shells. Team wiped.
Tough beans for them. Many thanks.
Donk is just patient. He's getting his fight towards main.
I am on your tail.
It's m0NESY showing him a little shoulder. Hunter crosses with a smoke. Gets in towards Garage. Now Donk has to consider a couple of different avenues of approach, and he will certainly deal with Hunter. m0NESY's Deagle strikes right through him. m0NESY's trying to make space. Oh, it's a shot that does land on Shiro. It's not effective in terms of bringing him down. AK now for m0NESY.
I don't think it's enough to really turn the tides in this round.
No.
But let's see what comes next. m0NESY's going to still challenge. He knows one's up in heaven. Snax down low. Footsteps are made. Rotations potentially forced. m0NESY's been spotted, so Magics can't go downstairs to stop this. Should at least... Oh, Sontix is still here.
Yeah, Sontix just lurking around on default. Snax is going to walk with his pistol out, but
Yeah,
it's going to get taken out.
It's fair play. I mean, he's making the footsteps to try and force a rotation to get someone exposed to the AK-47 that m0NESY picked up, and it just doesn't happen. But that's about the only option they had.
Tied game, 10 apiece here in the quarterfinals, and it does feel like now Team Spirit creating kind of a runway to get this into a 3rd map. Very strong CT showing from Donk. This time, more players in G2 addressing potential lobby issue. Chopper descends down the vent. That's where he'll start his round, at the bottom of the vents.
Halftime. Don't touch that dial. Things can change pretty quickly around here.
It's building to a crescendo, Scotty.
The Tough Shells are re-engaging.
G2 this time were very prepared for any CT aggression from Team Spirit, but now they're starting to assemble that outside smoke execute.
Going for a steal on D. Now, frag grenade sent.
No disruptive donk nearby. He's over towards CT.
Placing a target. Frag out.
Now watch that main entrance, so giving a lot of space here to G2. Why do this? Because Chopper's already down vent.
Quiet play. Chopper's the only one here. Next point of support would be Shiro with the off, dropping ramp to Piran towards lower. But Chopper needs to stay alive after this first engagement. Backing away, good peek, good spot. Closes the door after him, and now he knows what's coming. And G2 ain't slowing down.
They know he could go anywhere. Oh, Shiro. It's a little unfortunate on the timing. He commits down into the darkness. Chopper tries his best to get a multi-kill out of it, but only manages one. And G2 come crashing into this lower bomb site. It's a rotation of Magic's down secret stairs. He's trying to arrive there quickly, but the